It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Man, I'm so excited to start the show. I started the show before I started the show. I was like, wait, Geno, it's not time for you to get on camera. We got to have you open. What's happening, everybody? Hey, it is Friday. Yes, no, let me correct that. The calendar says Friday. It is a Friday. Yay, it is Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Yay, Friday. Edition of the Geno Jones Show. Please subscribe to the Geno Jones channel right here on YouTube, or as they say, subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, share, and like the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago or Houston, or if you're in St. Louis, Dallas, or Milwaukee, up in Minneapolis, 3:30 out in LA, maybe you're down in San Diego, Phoenix, or up in Portland, Seattle, and if you're in Hawaii, it's about 1:30 now, right? 1:31, 1:32. Yes, we come to you live Monday through Friday. So let's get it started. Now, I am expecting a guest co-host. I'm expecting. So if I get my guest co-host, we're going to roll with it. And if not, the show, as they say, the show must go on, baby. So we started the week celebrating the King holiday and our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama's birthday on Monday. Tuesday, we got some sad news. A legend in the fashion industry, a fashion and style icon, creative director, former creative director at Vogue magazine, when Vogue wasn't hiring no sisters or brothers. And this was a brother. Andre Leon Talley. We lost a brother, rest in peace, power in paradise. He transitioned on Tuesday. Wednesday, President Biden gave a 2-hour news conference when some of the dumbest ass questions by some of the dumbest or just on some MAGA anti-black white nationalist-ish from some of these propaganda platforms, propaganda networks. That happened on Wednesday till today. The news, the Fugees, shocking news, breaking news. I bet you'll be surprised to hear this. The Fugees have canceled their reunion tour. Damn it. I knew it was going to happen, but I tried it. I thought positive. You know, thoughts and words are powerful, what you put into the universe. And I was like, they're going to do this. Come on, Lauryn Hill. Come on, Wyclef. Come on, Proswell. We can do this. Come on, Lauren. We can do this, woman. Come on, Wyclef. We can do this, man. Pros. We can do this. Not exactly. We ain't gonna do this. Not gonna happen. Damn it. Oh, some good news too. You can now order your free COVID-19 tests. As a matter of fact, they'll be delivered to your mailbox now to order in case you missed the show earlier in the week. Some of the things I covered over the week. As a matter of fact, I'm going to encourage you, I'm going to let you, so it'll be a relatively short show. Just kind of let you know we can review. And I will encourage you to go back and watch all of my previous episodes from the week, because every show is really fire. But I had like some nuclear heat. I had like the sun. Like, just imagine if somehow you could fly so close to the sun where you could touch it. Now, I know it because you would just like evaporate. But if you could, that's how hot or as my boy Nelly would say, every show was that hot this week. So I'm giving you a chance to go back. Here we are in the Carolinas, in Charleston. So we got like this freezing rain and it's really icy toward Myrtle Beach. So, and I think like DC, they getting some crazy weather, the whole I-95 corridor and the whole 9 yards. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, this is live TV. This is live TV here. So we're doing live TV. And I had a call, I had to look at it and take. So listen, bottom line, here on the East Coast, up in the Northeast, the whole I-95 corridor, I think D.C. and Philly, New York, they're getting some crazy weather like they got last week. Here in the Carolinas, we got this whole freezing rain and ice thing going on. So depending on where you are, if the weather's really funky, listen, just binge watch the Geno Jones Show. Binge watch all of my back episodes. That's all you gotta do. Go back and binge watch it. So we started, like I said, the King holiday, we talked about that. And then talked Wednesday. I was really on one Wednesday, so I had a message for President Biden. When people, what did Maya Angelou say? When people show you who they really are, believe them. And as my mother would say, when people show you their behind, or if she really got mad, she said, when people show you their ass to kiss, don't kiss it, kick it, and keep. I'm kind of paraphrasing what my mother said. But that's what she would say. When people show you their ass to kiss, don't kiss it, kick it, and keep moving. So you've had 50 Republicans, 2 so-called Democrats. You know who they are. Grumpy and Goofy. That's my nickname for them. Senator Joe Manchin, Grumpy, Senator Kristen Sinema, Goofy. There you go. So I just had President Biden, like I said, I got your back. Because you know what? He got a little temper, and he had to because sometimes you gotta back people up off you, because people will run over you, and sometimes, especially if you're trying to be nice and cordial, and this whole thing about, well, President Biden, you said on Inauguration Day that you were going to bring this country together, and so what do you, how's that working? What are you going to do to bring the country together? And I said, damn that. Ask them 50 Republicans and Manchin and Sinema. Ask the Republicans, what are you going to do to unite this country? What are you going to do to bring this country together? You're going to stop embracing this hate and racism and white nationalism and anti-blackness, anti-Semitism, sexism, misogyny, homophobia, the Supreme Court tripping. Basically, the Supreme Court is allowing Texas to basically make abortion illegal. Ruling came down today, or basically they allowed Texas to go along, or to keep that law on the books, to where I think abortion will be illegal in Texas like after 6 weeks. Hell, most women don't even know they're pregnant 6 weeks into it. Heck, it take them 4 weeks to realize they missed the cycle. I digress. So talked about all of that, gave you the good news, the whole 9 yards. So go back and binge watch all those episodes. I got, as a matter of fact, I got a special guest. I believe my special guest is going to come on. I sent my special guest that Zoom invite. And so I'm sure they'll see that Zoom invite in their email, and hopefully they'll be joining me real soon. Just a couple other things I want to pass on. So if you are a reality TV show, which I'm not. I have to confess, I'm not. But if you're a big fan of Candy Burris, apparently she got a brand new reality show. I can't think of the name of it, but it's like Candy and her family, like her husband and her mama and her aunties. And so they got a restaurant. I don't know if you knew that. So it's called OLG, Old Ladies Gang, in Atlanta. So it's like somewhere in the Atlanta metro. So it's going to be centered around that and, their personal life. And of course, Candy's got a lot of things going on, her and her husband, a lot of businesses, and Candy's still, doing her thing with Escape. So that should be good and ratchet and entertaining in a good way. Yeah, I'm not throwing shade. Look, I'm a huge fan of Candy. Do your thing. Listen, cut me a check. If the check is big enough, I can give you some ratchet. Depending on how far we're going to go. Cussing and fighting, I don't know. It just, I don't know. I know, look, I know reality TV really ain't reality TV. Really, really, really ain't reality TV. I don't know, but I digress. But anyway, check that out. And I cannot wait. So that'll be next weekend. The Janet Jackson documentary on Lifetime and A&E. 2 nights next weekend. Janet Jackson, her story in her own words for 2 nights. I cannot wait Janice said, look, it's my story, damn it, and I'm telling it. I'm telling it all. Well, I don't know. She's going to tell like every little thing, because some things just everybody doesn't need to know. But I'm really, really looking forward to that. That should be really awesome. So I'm encouraging everybody to make sure you go back and binge watch. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Crazy technology. So go back and binge watch all of the earlier episodes, like I said, all weekend. You got a whole weekend. So you start tonight, binge watch till you fall asleep. Then you wake up in the morning and binge watch some more. It'll be really cool. All right. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I am looking here. I'm looking at my technology, my Zoom live shot. It looks like my guest is going to be joining me. So, and I'm excited about that. I'll be having, oh, by the way, if you like to be a guest co-host, reach out to me. You can leave me a message right here on my YouTube channel. You can email me, Geno Jones Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Geno Jones Show @gmail. So there we go. That's right. Satan, we rebuke you. The devil is, my grandmother, as my mother said, the devil is a liar. I got my guest co-host on the show. Really excited to have her. So she is a media personality and a community activist, social justice warrior. Sister is doing her thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome my guest host to the show. Thank you for joining me, Miss Dekota Raine. Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to the Geno Jones Show. How are you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Listen, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on, being a guest host. Being a big fan of the show, and I appreciate it. And I know you've been doing your thing in the media, following your work. So we talk. The story is that we talked some time ago on social media. I saw, like I said, I saw the sister doing her thing as a media personality. I said, hey, how'd you like to be like a guest co-host one day? She said, yeah, let me think about it first. She's like, let me think about it. Let me go and do a background check. Check you out. Make sure you ain't no stalker or no crazy dude. I digress. I'm just having fun with it. But anyway, I'm glad to have you. So as soon as we get you back on camera, we got that pretty profile picture of yours. So when we get you back on camera, you probably heard some of the monologue. Like I said, so this week, we started this week. We celebrated the King holiday, and I call her our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama's birthday, 58 on Monday. Tuesday, we lost the fashion and style icon, legendary Andre Leon Talley. He was the creative director at Vogue for a long time. Like Vogue wasn't hiring no kind of black folks, but this brother is a legend in the fashion industry. And apparently, according to a lot of what I've seen today and all the reports, according to many of his friends, people close to him believe that he was a victim of COVID-19. Please, y'all, get vaccinated and boosted. That's all I'm saying. Please, because the life he saved not only could be your own, it could be somebody that you don't even know, whose immune system is compromised. That's all I'm saying. We in this thing together, whether we want to be or not. So, that's my editorial comment on COVID. Got a lot of episodes talking about that. And then Wednesday, President Biden with the news conference where you had all the propaganda networks and the dumbass questions, and 49% of America thinks that you are cognitively unfit to be president. What do you think about that? And Joe was cool. I got to call him Joe Cool. He said, I don't think anything of it. Next question. Because, he really wanted to cuss him out. See, that's why I could never be president. Because they would have been, so they would have had to have a delay. Because it would have been like, you think Bernie Mac, you would have heard some new derivatives of MF. You'd have been like, really? I ain't never heard nobody use it that way. Oh yeah, it would have been, yes. It would have been, yeah. It would have been interesting, to say the least. So that all happened Wednesday. Today, as a matter of fact, before I went on camera, bad news, not surprising news, maybe for some. The Fugees, they were doing a reunion tour. Well, that ain't happening now.
What?
I know. You're shocked, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know you can't believe. No, the Fugees canceled another tour. Who would have? Who would?
Yeah. Okay.
Who would have bet money? Who would have bet money that the Fugees would have canceled another tour? No, come
So
on.
whose fault was it this time?
I don't know. That's a good question. There, Dakota. I'm gonna depend on you to find that out. You come back on the show. You tell me. So,
Yeah, they always blame it on Lauren.
so I'm gonna. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play DJ Cassidy. I'm gonna pass you the mic. So I can give me your take on some of the things that I talked about in the monologue, or there are probably some things I didn't cover that you want to address. So you have the microphone and the camera. So as they say, boom, go.
Well, I do want to address the COVID situation. I actually literally just tested positive for COVID.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm in the bed right now.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? I didn't make. Now I feel horrible. So I'm not gonna keep you on the show long. Hopefully you're feeling. Well, you look fine, so that's a good sign. But looks can be deceiving. And you sound fine. How are you feeling overall?
Yeah, I'm in pain.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I thought I was dehydrated.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I was having really bad leg cramps. And then I talked to my coworker, and she was saying that it's, your legs and your back hurting is one of the symptoms, because she's had it 3 times.
Wow.
And so everybody at work is getting it. Yeah. Wow. I have one of those jobs where you can't take off work. I'm a social worker. So.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. Well, listen. I appreciate that you came on. You made the commitment to be a guest co-host, but health is first, and that's the most important thing. So we can bring you. You can come back, when you're feeling better, and we could definitely do this thing. You reached out to your doctor. I'm not a doctor, even though I do have some episodes. I don't know if you saw those. There's a couple doctors. There's a guy named Dr. Damon Arnold in Chicago. He's one of the top infectious disease doctors in the country. So he really just very familiar with the whole mRNA technology and everything. So he was really able to come on and explain to people, especially I wanted, there are 2 black doctors that I've had on the show, and I was very intentional because I wanted somebody that looked like us to talk to us, because, we know when it comes to the just the medical profession and the black community, it's got a problematic history, to say the least.
Yeah.
So,
we don't trust, because you have the Tuskegee Institute fiasco.
And he cleared that up because a lot of people thought that the government actually injected black men with syphilis, which they did not. It was the government did not treat. So along with the Tuskegee, Tuskegee University, they did the survey. I guess they found black men out in the community that had syphilis. So they invited them to be a part of the study, and they told the black men that they were going to treat their syphilis with penicillin, but they did not treat. They gave them basically what they call placebos. They gave them medicine that didn't have any medicine in it. And they wanted to see how that black men's immune system would react and how it would fight off syphilis, which was dumb because it couldn't fight off syphilis. But yeah, for many years, that's kind of the misconception that they thought that people thought that the government injected black men with syphilis. No, they didn't. They didn't treat it. They lied and said that they were, and never gave the black man penicillin, which that's what doctors use to treat syphilis. And it would have gotten rid of it, but I digress. So, but anyway, look, I want you to go feel better, and I will. As a matter of fact, will you let me know? We got you a guest co-host spot open. Hopefully, when did you really notice you was not feeling good?
It was actually over the weekend. Like I said, I thought I was dehydrated.
Okay,
so
last weekend.
I hydrated and everything, and then I was fine. And then yesterday, my nose was just really stopped up. And I have sinuses and allergies anyway, but it was just different.
Did it feel like you had some dust stuck in your throat?
No.
Like something in your throat? Okay.
No, I didn't have any of the symptoms that anybody has said except for that was my first time hearing about the backaches.
Okay.
And the leg aches. So I wasn't dehydrated.
Okay.
It was probably COVID. And then my doctor tested me today. He said that the reason why I'm probably trying to why I'm stopped up is because it basically resides in your nostrils.
Yeah.
At first. Yeah.
And it'll set up in the back of your throat, which is why I asked you that. Because I was watching last weekend, and they had one of the doctors on. This is an expert in COVID, and she said they're doing a lot of studies with people who've come down with it, and they said that a lot of the patients, all the doctors nationwide, said that in many patients it's showing up in the back of your throat. I guess it starts off like you said in your nose. And it'll drain and settle up in your throat, kind of like either a sore throat or sometimes like if you have a sinus. I think many of us have sinus, and your sinuses will drain in the back of your throat, and it's not a sore throat, but sometimes it feels like you got something stuck in it, like some dust in you're trying to. Yeah, exactly.
Now I did yesterday and the day before. I did just keep feeling the need to clear my throat.
Okay, boom.
Yeah.
That's what the doctor. That's what she said. She said it's showing up. That's one of the symptoms that's showing. Well, the good thing is that you went to your doctor. Did he need to give you? He didn't have to give you any. I guess they don't have those antivirals because there's a COVID pill that's going to be out soon. What did your doctor say about that, if anything?
He said because I wasn't really showing any bad symptoms, he told me about this nasal spray, which I use nasal spray every day anyway. Okay. And right now I'm on a steroid spray.
Prednisone.
So,
prednisone.
Was it Fugees?
Oh, yeah. I've had that before too. Yeah, Fugees. No, go ahead, finish.
I think that helped. I think that really helped.
Oh, good. Yeah.
To be honest with you, because it's something I take daily along with my other allergy medicine. Yeah. So it's no telling how bad it could have been if I wasn't already.
Well, thank God. Yeah, my oldest daughter, she has allergies real bad. They flare up on her, and she's had them all her life. So, but she manages. But when they flare up on her, but she takes her medicine, and so she's good. No, you take care of yourself. So listen, I'm not gonna keep you. But is there anything else that anything specifically you wanted to address? You got the floor, and keep doing your fluids and getting your they say zinc and ginger. I don't know if you season your food. So I went to Sam's Club, and you got the ginger, and so I do ginger and turmeric in a powder form, and I season my food with it. But a buddy of mine, he turned me on to some it's like ginger in a bottle, like in a little small bottle, and you can drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you mentioned that because I do have some ginger tea, and I cook with turmeric.
That turmeric works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For inflammation? Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to say, because what made me take the test is I was going to see some of my family today. I was going to see my daughter, and I was like, well, I'm just stopped up, but because all my coworkers have been sick, I'm just going to take this test because I'm not going to spread it. And I do want to say, if you just feel anything, don't go around anybody, because you're spreading it. You don't know how somebody's immune system is going to react. Like you said, somebody's compromised. I just lost a very close friend.
Oh, no.
It hadn't even been a whole year, but the kids brought her home from school, and she had a heart problem. So she was gone within days.
Wow, no.
Within days of finding out. Yeah. So
come on, y'all. We got to stop being selfish. We do, because we got to share this planet together. I'm not gonna get on my soapbox. I've done so many episodes just talking about that, and I've had Dr. Like I said, Dr. Arnold, Dr. Damon Arnold. I had Dr. Thaddeus Bell. We just, because you just never know. Just imagine, just reverse it. just imagine somebody, because we all have somebody in our life that we love. Like my mom. My mom her immune system is completely compromised. She's had over 40 surgeries. As a matter of fact, she got over COVID. This Omicron is so contagious. It's almost, they say it's nearly as contagious as the measles, which apparently, according to all these doctors, that's the most contagious of infectious disease is measles. And it's like it's so easy to catch it. My mom, who doesn't go anywhere but to the doctor primarily, she caught it, very like mild symptoms, and but she's been double vaccinated and boosted. That's why I say, man, you gotta get if you can get your booster, and just come on, y'all. Can we just please? Because and I mentioned this the other day, Dekota. I was telling President Biden, I know he can't like write an executive order, but if he could, I would just say, listen, fine, y'all don't want to wear a mask, you don't want to get vaccinated, you want to be able to just be like a human COVID sprinkler. You just the sprinkler system, just a walk-in COVID sprinkler. So, okay, if you want to do that, you talk about your freedom and liberty, gotcha. But if somebody gets COVID and gets sick, or somebody gets it, spreads it to a family member whose immune system is compromised, they could have a mom, and an elderly mom like me, or grandparents, or a dad, or it could be a family, it could be a child. You got kids who dealing with juvenile diabetes, some kids childhood cancer, just asthma, and if they get sick, they can sue your ass.
Yeah, I think so.
That would shut it. Folks would get themselves a damn shot. Give me the needle, damn it. They would, because they wouldn't want to lose that money.
I have people coming to the office, they need help. I understand, but hey, as soon as I'm done with them and doing everything I need to do, oh yeah, I've been so sick. I got COVID. Okay, why did you come here?
Why are you? That's so irresponsible. Yeah. Come on, y'all.
I guess they want what they want when they want it, but I will help you over the phone. I will do what I need to do, but don't spread this around and don't bring this to me, because I deal with a lot of elderly in our community, a lot of elderly and sick people and stuff. And I don't need to be getting sick because I'm interacting with them. I'm doing things for them. I'm having events, going to different community centers and stuff. I do not need to make these people sick. They have diabetes. A lot of them are on oxygen. They do not need this at all.
Oh, God. Well, look, get well. Listen, you did a great job. I really feel bad because I did not know that you were not feeling good. You could have just sent me a text like, gee, I'm not feeling good. But look, I
thought about it. I said, I'm not going to do that.
No.
I don't feel well, but I said, no. I said, I gave you a day and a time. And
well, it would be selfish of me to keep talking and keep you on this camera. And I know my mother's watching, and she would be like, Geno, I didn't raise you. What the hell is wrong with you? Let that woman get off get off your show and let her come back with you. So I'll have you back. As a matter if you're feeling better next week, one day next week, you come on and we can do the full co-host and go ahead and cover it. So,
it's not going to be if. I'm going to get on this ginger tea.
Yeah. Oh, no, you will. Yeah, I'm just saying, but it's a win. Yeah, you're right. It ain't no if, it's win. Because, thank God that he had favor. And like I said, you're not feeling good, but you don't look it, which is a good thing. But get your fluids and your rest. I really appreciate it, all jokes aside, because I do feel bad. But, I was raised, when you make a promise, you keep it. So it says a lot about your character. So thank you so much. Dekota Raine, my co-host, and we'll see you. So get your rest, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much. Man, it says a lot about a person. You make a promise, you keep it, even when you're not feeling good. A lot of folks wouldn't do that. Some folks wouldn't even show up at all. They'd have just, no text, no call. They'd have just been like, and I would understand. In that case, you're not feeling good. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. Let me see. Shout out to everybody. The Big Picture Podcast, my man. Let's go. Hey, Talisha McCants. Agreed. Talisha McCants. One of my listeners on my radio show, Star 99.7. You can check me out. As a matter of fact, you can listen no matter where you are. I'm here in Charleston. I come on in the morning at 10 a.m. However, if you got the TuneIn app, if you don't have the TuneIn app, you can download it. All right, you can download it and listen 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're in Chicago, if you're in Atlanta, Birmingham, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And if you're out in LA, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So do that. So Talisha McCants, thanks for watching. You and everybody else, all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers, everybody that's been rocking with your boy from day one. I appreciate you. And as my man, the late great Heavy D said, Dwight Myers, AKA Heavy D, got nothing but love for you, baby. Got nothing but love for you, honey. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. He is the CEO and owner of Designer Cuts. Check him out on Instagram. KelB Cutting Up. Kel, that's KelBeCuttinup. Allie Jones, Bruce Gage, the official stylist, wardrobe stylist and consultant for the Geno Jones Show. Allie Jones, fashion designer, fashion design major at my alma mater, Columbia College, Chicago. You can find Allie's Instagram page, _Lexi, LEXXIE, space, Nicole Designs. This young lady is a fabulous designer. Look out, Donatella Versace. Listen, Fenty, Rihanna, look out, because Allie Jones is coming, and it is going to be fierce. Bruce Gage is on Instagram. Miglio is spelled Miglio, M-I-L-G-I. Well, anyway, Miglio D, pronounced D, because it's Italian, but it's D-I. Miglio D, M-I-L-I-G-L-I-O. I think that's close to it. You can just do it, Siri or Google search Bruce Gage, G-A-G-E, Bruce Gage on Instagram. There's your Google and Siri search, Bruce Gage on Instagram. It's Miglio di Mario Uomo, his clothing line, and also Flyball the store. He's one of the official vendors for the officially licensed Negro Baseball League gear. They got some really fly gear, so check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great, let me do that right. Have a great weekend. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Monday, 6:30 p.m. Also, shout out to the Ritz here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro. I do a live appearance on Saturday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday night, 10 until midnight. Shout out to my man, Cedric. Yes, my brother Cedric, the CEO and the owner of the Ritz. Ladies' night on Saturday nights. So if you're in the area, you want to come and you want to mess with your man, come on down, have a good time, celebrate your birthday or your anniversary, or celebrate girls' night out, or, just, I ain't got the kids for this weekend and I want to let my hair down. You're having a bachelorette party, celebrate you got a new man, you got rid of a lousy man, whatever. Don't matter. Come on out and have a good time with me. 3557 Dorchester Road. That's actually North Charleston, part of the Charleston, South Carolina metro. The Ritz, 3557 Dorchester Road. Saturday nights, man, live on stage, 10 until midnight. So come on through. Just had to shout them out too. So Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, be sure to go back and binge watch all this week, because this week was fire. It was like solar fire, solar heat. I love each and every one of you. I do. Once again, shout out, thanks to everybody in my live chat room. Talisha McCants, the big podcast. We're going to talk tomorrow. And Mother, I love you more than anything in life. You already know that. I know she's watching too. I just got one more thing to say outside of thank you so much for watching. As always, be blessed. Stay healthy. Wear your mask. Get your shot. Get your booster.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.